Today's topic will be
Welcome to the Bang 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 Science Show. My name is Prof. IR Dr. Priyanka, and today we will be learning about the production of liquid fuel. So liquid fuels can be made by two routes, which is the petroleum based and non-petroleum based. So today our focus will be on the non-petroleum based, and we will cover a little bit on the petroleum based. So for non-petroleum based, we have coal liquefaction. So what is coal liquefaction? It is producing liquid fuels from coal. So there is two main production routes through coal liquefaction. So the first one that we will see is direct coal liquefaction. So direct coal liquefaction is a direct reaction of coal with hydrogen to form liquids. So it is the addition of hydrogen to coal in solvent slurry at high pressure 1500 to 3000 and temperature 400 Celsius. So in direct coal liquefaction, we have two different stages, which is the single stage liquefaction, whereby we use one reactor, and these are the processes: SRC11, Exxon donor solvent, and H-coal. In the other one, we have two-stage liquefaction, whereby we will use two reactors. First reactor is for coal dissolution. So these are the two steps, which is integrated two-step and catalytic multi-stage. So for the next part will be the indirect coal liquefaction. So let's look at this side. So indirect coal liquefaction, it starts off with coal, and then you have the gasification process occurring at these conditions, which is 1000 to 1005 Celsius and 500 psi. After the gasification, we have it produces syngas, which is a mixture of CO2, H2 and CO, and other gases as well. From the syngas, there's usage of catalyst, and we will get the liquid fuel. So this entire process is also known as FT chemistry, which is the Fischer-Tropsch chemistry. So aside from these two, we also have pyrolysis, which is not so common but is gaining a favor nowadays. Pyrolysis is the decomposing of organic matter at 430 Celsius without oxygen to produce liquid fuel. So these are the non-petroleum based production route for liquid fuel. So we will cover just a little bit on petroleum based, which is distillation. So in distillation, this is the common way we produce liquid fuel from petroleum. So it's by usage of crude oil. You'll get gasoline, diesel, kerosene, as well as LPG. So these are the production routes. These are the production route for liquid fuel. Next, we will pass on to the next segment.
Good afternoon, students. Today we will be talking about coal liquefaction. Let's move on to the objective. Mainly, it focuses on easing the severity of operating conditions, followed by minimizing the hydrogen requirement and making the liquid product more environmentally acceptable. And due to the recent trend towards higher and fluctuating petroleum prices in the world market, the relative process economics of coal liquefaction are changing more favorably. The next and the last will be, there is a vast amount of coal reserves throughout the world, thus it ultimately economy. Let's move on. The last objective will be there is a vast amount of coal reserves throughout the world. Thus, this alternative is more attractive and very practical as well. The next, we will be talking about the technological advancement. There are inherent technologies There are inherent technological advantages with coal liquefaction, as coal liquefaction can produce clean liquid fuels that can be sold as transportation fuels. Production of transportation fuels through coal liquefaction is an outstanding option for future.